Am I single? Are you single or married? I am single, and I mean that in every sense of it. I'm not going to say more than that. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time clicking to watch my video, thank you for coming. I really appreciate it. If this is not your first time, that means that you're an OG, and you already know I really do appreciate you always coming back to watch my videos. So today I know that I promised a Dollarama video in the last video, and I honestly thought that I was going to put up that video before like 1 week elapsed, but life is like I decided to put in a bonus, just to make up for not uploading a video for 1 week. So I decided to do a get to know me video with the Dollarama. Of course, you are getting your Dollarama video today in this video, in this vlog. This video, yeah. So I want to answer a couple of questions. If you check my channel, you realize that I recently just joined YouTube. About 5 months ago. I joined in December, so that's more than 5 months. But I recently just joined. I just arrived. So I have not filmed a get to know me video, and I doubt that you guys know me, except you know me personally in like real life. So I decided to answer a couple of questions that I'll be looking at on my laptop now. In case you see me looking down, it's because I'm trying to look at the questions. So yeah, let's get into it. First question. What time do I go to bed? What time do you get to bed? What time do I get to bed? So for me, I don't think I have like a particular time that I go to bed, like a sleeping cycle or anything like that, but I always ensure that I sleep at least 6 hours every day so that I don't wake up grumpy. So on days that I know that I have to head out like early, and I know that I have to wake up maybe like say 5 or 6, if I have to wake up by 6 o'clock the next morning, like if I'm sleeping this night and I know I have to wake up by 6 tomorrow morning, I make sure that I sleep on or before 12 a.m. rather. So my sleep time depends on when I'm waking up. If I have the luxury of time and I can wake up anytime in the morning, then maybe anytime, as far as it's not too late. But like I really think that everybody should sleep well. Yeah. Next question would be interesting fact about me. If this question had come up like maybe 2 months ago or a month ago, I would have said I enjoy picking beans, which is still true, and I realized that a lot of people find it interesting and fascinating, but I really enjoy picking beans. It's my way to go activity. I'll just sit with it and then enjoy. I'm not slow at it, and that's another interesting thing. I'm very fast when it comes to picking beans, but like that's one interesting fact about me. But the one I want to mention now is that I really enjoy, and I'm grateful for the fact that I'm a twin. And what made me even more grateful in this season of my life is this relocation. If you check my previous video, you realize that I relocated less than a month ago, and sometimes I'll just be doing some things with my sister, and I'll just be imagining how it would have been if it was only me. God, what would I have done? And this is not me trying to scare anybody that is relocating alone. I'm just saying that it's something that I'm really grateful for. Even before the relocation, I'm really happy that I'm between. Like the fact that I get to do life with somebody before I get to do life with another person is something that I'm really grateful for. So yeah, am I single? Are you single or married? I am single, and I mean that in every sense of it. I'm not going to say more than that. How many siblings do I have? I have 3 siblings. I am the second child of 4 children. So yeah. I have 3 siblings, 1 twin sister and 2 younger siblings. And yeah, next question. Where am I from? I'm from Edo State in Nigeria. Next question. Favorite sport? I don't think I've done enough sporting activities to be able to pick a favorite, but I've been involved in relay race. When I was in secondary school, I used to try to throw the javelin, but was never I don't know what category that falls into, but I just like. Then when I went for NYSC, I did what's it called now, volleyball, and I actually enjoyed it. Like we competed against another team, we won the first round until we got to the second round. You already know. But like it was fun while it lasted, and I enjoyed it. So I don't have like a favorite sport for now. And I watch football like maybe when women are playing or when it's like World Cup. So just a little here and here, you get. Then next question is, what's the meaning of my name? My name is Kehinde Ajayi. Kehinde means second of twin. Second twin. Yeah, that's what it means. So yeah. Next question is, what is my life goal? To be honest, right now, I know that my life goal is just to know God more and to make God known. To be honest, every other thing like that I might want to mention that you think that is cliche, that everybody will mention, oh, I want to, have a family. Of course, I want all of those things, really amazing and beautiful things, but at the core of it is, spreading the gospel, and that's what really matters. So, career-wise, whatever money I get is for the sake of the gospel, to spend and be spent for the gospel. So I think that's my life goal right now. Like, because we can be short-sighted. I can say all the really beautiful things, all those things. At the end of the day, like when we close our eyes on the earth and we open it in eternity, all those things will matter. At the end of the day, it's the souls that you brought to heaven that will matter. That will count. So yeah, I think that's my life goal. Like other things, have a family, have 2 to 3 children, have a good job, have multiple streams of income. Yeah, so yeah. What was your first job? Oh, interesting. My first job was I worked at a school, at a primary school. I worked at my mom's school, and I really enjoyed the time while it lasted. To be honest, I had just gotten out of secondary school at the time, and there was some time. I spent about 2 years at home before I got into uni, so I had the time to work there. And my mom, it was so nice working with my mom. I think my mom is still my best employer so far, and I promise you, I'm not even trying to sugarcoat. It wasn't like there was any babysitting or anything like, oh, Omoga or something like that. I promise. It was just normal employer to employee relationship at work. When we now get home, we can have gisting, but like at work, it was like very professional. If you did something wrong, she was going to call you out or anything like that. And then she salary was always on time and everything. It was really sweet. I was I think 14. It was 2014, so I was 13. Yeah. So yeah, that was my first job. Then what is one item on my bucket list? I think it would be maybe traveling to another country just for vacation, not for relocation purposes or anything. Just vacation, just to enjoy, take a break, just to take a break from like normal activities that I do like on a day-to-day. Then pet peeves. So the one that comes to mind right now would be, somebody like brushing their mouth like in my presence. I hate it so much. Like, it makes my skin crawl. It's such a disturbing activity that you should not do in the presence of anybody. I know that it may not be serious to like other people, but like I find it really gross. And whenever I'm watching a video, either YouTube or wherever, and I see the person brushing their teeth, is either I stop watching that video or I just fast forward it immediately. Like, why are you showing me as you're brushing your teeth? I'm already getting too passionate. So let's move. Next question. What am I passionate about? That would be food. I'm passionate about God. Yeah. If you check both online and offline, you barely like go through my social media or like have a conversation with me physically and not hear me talk about God. God saved me from a life of sin and shame, and I've been saved from all of those things, and I cannot not talk about it. I cannot not be passionate. So yeah, I'm passionate about my faith, and I'm also passionate about food, to be honest. You know the way that on social media a lot of people talk about that ladies don't eat, girls don't eat. You call it a girl at 10 p.m. and you ask her, what's wrong with you? She says she's tired, she's feeling, her stomach is paining her. Okay, what have you eaten today? She says she has not eaten. That can never, with due respect, not be me. I sometimes, like, it's always like a rude shock to me that some people forget to eat. Like, what do you mean by that? You woke up in the morning and you don't think that, oh, and this is not even to say that I don't know how to fast. When I'm fasting, like, I'm usually like an OG in it. But like, when I'm not fasting, why should I not eat? Why should I forget? I think it also like has something to do with like upbringing. My dad is somebody who is very big on food. You cannot be in the same house with my dad and not eat and forget to eat. It's not possible. Like my dad will always come to the room to say, okay, what are you eating? He will ask you like over and over again, and then when he realizes that you have not come out to cook in the kitchen, he will come back and ask you that, should I go and cook for you? I think it has something to do with upbringing, but like personally too, I really like food. I enjoy good food, and that's one of the another sign that God really loves us. Because imagine that we don't get hungry. Imagine that we don't have to eat. Like imagine how boring life would be. God, food always counts me in. So yeah, passionate about food. If you know that you don't used to eat, this is your sign to change your ways. Go necessary now. Next question would be when was the last time you embarrassed yourself? I think that the one that crosses my mind now, my last embarrassing moment is still very embarrassing, that I cannot say it now. I cannot still say it. I don't think I've not said it to anybody before, and maybe when I'm finally ready to say it, I'll come back on this YouTube and film my most embarrassing moment. I cannot say God, it was too much. Let's move on. What's your favorite color? I don't think I have a favorite color, just something that is cool. It used to be orange, funnily enough, but I've grown older now, so maybe I've changed. Where do you currently live? I currently live in Nova Scotia, Canada, and I used to live in Lagos, Nigeria. So yeah. What else? Which of your parents do you resemble? This is a tricky question. That is, so a lot of people, I grew up with the assurance that I look like my dad, and a lot of people, would argue that, would beg to differ that I don't look like my dad. Like both when I was younger and now, that I look like my mom. And like I don't know how they are seeing me to both. I think that I look like my dad. So I already said that I have a twin sister. I'm entitled this video, but my sister and I don't look alike at all. I don't think that we look alike, at least. People say that we look alike, but okay. I don't think that we look alike. And so I think that she looks like mommy and I look like daddy. Like that's like the difference between us. But if people want to argue that we both look alike, that means they're saying that my parents look alike, which is like normal. So yeah, I think I look like my dad. Then how tall are you? I'm not short. I'm like 5'9". So yeah. Next question would be, what do you like about yourself? To be honest, I'm at a stage in my life, in the last few years, I've gotten to know myself more, and I'm just really excited about it. It's a journey that I'm really fascinated about, and I'm just like interested. So if you had asked me this question when I was like 16, 18, I would have said, oh, I don't like anything about myself, maybe just my height, everything. But I've come to grow and learn and be comfortable in who God has created me to be. And things have gotten clearer to me, and I'm like, God really is very intentional about our lives. God knows what he was doing when he created me, and he still knows what he's doing right now. Like, he knows the end of my life, he knows the whole story, he knows what will happen to me. So I don't think that God makes mistakes. So that is to say that I love everything about me, and I'm a very inquisitive and curious person. So every time I want to learn, I want to get better, I want to know more, and I'm just choosing to learn and grow more. So that's to say that everything about me right now, I love it. I feel like any life like right in the will of God and at the center of his will, it's just perfect. That's it. What else are you looking for? So yeah, I think that's that on the get to know me video. So you're going to see your Dollarama video now. I just quickly wanted to mention that I intend to film a Q&A in my next video, so I wanted to take questions from you guys in case you have anything that you're inquisitive about, maybe that I didn't cover in this get to know me video, or maybe immigration related questions, even though like I'm not sure that I have details because I used an agent for my immigration. But any question that you have, you can drop it in the comments of this video. I'll check everything through and answer them in my next video. So thank you very much for always watching my video. Thank you for always coming back. I'm really appreciative of the love and the likes, the shares, everything. I can see it, I promise. And I would try as much as I can to be consistent here. And I'll see you in another vlog, in my Q&A vlog. Bye.